I'm getting ready to overhaul the visuals of my factory. Right now, uh, we're just dealing with boxes. I haven't done any crazy architecture or anything like that yet. This is where the trucks come in. Uh, we created a bus style network. So this is where the belts come into the network. They go up to that floor, and the trucks come in and deliver goods as well. Some of the product goes this way, but they all end up on that floor. And let's go take a look at that. So up here we have a big building that houses just our this is our mall. This is where all the product comes back, and this is where we do our research, our crafting, and our hub is on the top floor. This is the bus. So product comes in up to this floor and then just goes way down this track. And any factories off to this left side pull product in. So this is our smeltery. All the ore gets pulled into the smeltery, and the ingots get piped out to the bus, and then the ingots travel further up the track. This is kind of like a Factorio setup. So we have the same thing there with copper, and this is probably plates. Yep. So we use signs to remember, what's going in and out of each of these networks. Colors indicate what type of product. This is just raw product coming in. This is ingots of any kind, for steel and stuff later on. And green is final product, or at least uh, like production parts that come in. So we the only thing that we are doing off site are plastic, and that's why they're way off to the side here, because if we go up the chain, we'll see that we have all the products coming off of the factories getting put back onto the bus and then, so this is cables getting created, getting put back on the bus, and these cables are most likely, well, no, they don't seem to be getting used for quite some time. But if something does need to get used, let's go down and take a look. So here we go. We got concrete. Oop, little autosave there. We have concrete being made, and we pipe it up and send it into a factory. And so in this circumstance, we have 84 pipes coming in, 60 concrete coming in. Here we go, from the bus, and they come in and create stators. Encased industrial beams, and then they get piped out, and we are only making 12 encased industrial beams per minute. And we mark that on a spreadsheet that we use so that we know how to plan, and all the product keeps getting put on all of these belts for future. So here's one where we made rotors, and these rotors are getting put up there. I'm assuming that's making stators over there. And we ended up running into some geometry. So we have to get over some of the world, and we raised the whole bus up. All right, and let's see, that was white, so we'll go ahead and put that there. The last thing we made on this level looks like it was heavy industrial. Yeah, it looks like this is all the product coming in, and we're making heavy industrial frames. Most of these factories are pretty efficient looking, but it's just squares, and we wanna fix that. I'd like to do some fun stuff with maybe doing a multi-level thing. I want to put this whole thing indoors. Maybe put some windows or skylights, and we'll see. Yeah, but I would like to have this whole place indoors. and we just rose up to here. We're getting ready to build computers. So we're gonna pull off of our bus any kind of product that we need for the computers and pipe it back out here where we'll add computers to our bus, and we'll keep going until we run into those two big flowers. I'm assuming we'll have a way to get around it, but any overflow from our bus gets immediately piped out underground. So right here, our heavy encased or our heavy industrial frames, or whatever they're called, any overflow from that goes underneath here. And let's see, I can probably show that. Yep, there it is right there. And it gets pumped back to the hub. That's where, so right now we are full on motors, and I'm not syncing anything right now because we are having power issues. Once we get more power, we will be able to sync things, and this line right here is just taking all the excess stuff and bringing it back to the hub for us to do crafting. I did put these little ramps, these little belts down to make easy traversal, but that's what I have these hyper tubes for. I've got hyper tubes that will stop every or that deliver us to different sections of the. And this was an interesting hurdle I had to get over. I had to bring our stuff back over this hump, but yeah, that works. Let's see, let's get back to, so that's the hub back here. That was our original base. We outgrew it pretty quick, and now we're taking all the product, all the ores to our base any way we can, and try to keep things as neat as possible, but sometimes you end up with these jaggy belts. And yep, so here's everything coming into the side of the building, and they all get pumped into here. They all have a smart splitter to pump product out to go get synced, but you can see I turn the sinks off because I want to conserve some power. We're doing pretty good for power now. I did do an upgrade, but I'm not going to turn the sinks on just yet. We're fine with research. This is more of an AFK build. We only play once a week, so we have a lot of time to AFK and let product just build up in our base. You can see like heavy encased beams. You know, everything's pretty much maxed out. Motors, and I have a second floor for when. So we still have two more empty guys here, and we'll have a second floor ready to start filling things up when we get there. But I think this may be the extent of what we need for just in game. And then those are our two sinks, and here's our little hub. But out there, that is what I want to upgrade visually. I want to see if there's some way to make this look a little bit more elegant, like more interesting. And yep, that's a tour of our bus build.